Your next step for planning Thanksgiving dinner would be going into the logistics of it. So if you look at the very top, some of us don't know what the word logistics means. So logistics means the detailed coordination of a complex operation involving many people, facilities, or supplies. So first thing, I would like for you to first fill out this little clock. What time will you need to wake up in order to get started on Thanksgiving dinner and still have time to get ready for the day? So still have time to shower and brush your hair and brush your teeth and still make dinner. What time do you have to get up? You'll have to draw the hands. Pause the video and do that now. Once you've figured out what time you need to get up, I'd like for you to look at the questions in the upper right-hand corner. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Number 1, what time will Thanksgiving dinner be served? I need you to write what time you would like to serve your Thanksgiving dinner. Do that now. Next, I need you to write an answer to number 2. Will you be making any dishes prior to Thanksgiving Day? Some people, to cut back on time or oven space, some people only have one oven, sometimes they will make a dish the day before. So will you need to do that? Pause the video and think. Next, what you will need to do is make sure that how will you make sure that all of the meals are the right temperature before serving? So you don't want to serve cold mashed potatoes or cold green bean casserole. How are you going to serve hot dishes? Pause the video and answer that question now. Number 4, the last question you need to answer says, making a turkey or a ham. What day will you need to start the thawing process? You can't put a ham in the microwave, so you need to figure out how many days before you are going to need to set the ham out so it will defrost from the freezer. You don't want to serve frozen ham either. Once you've answered those questions, I want you to look at the little starred thing over here. It says, if you make a recipe prior to Thanksgiving and need to reheat it, pull out of the fridge and let it sit for 30 minutes to an hour. Then bake at 325 degrees for 20 to 30 minutes until hot throughout. Cover with foil to retain moisture and then broil with the foil removed to add an element of crisp. So if you go back to number 3, what will you do to make all meals the right temperature before serving? Take that little sentence into account. Your next step is a little hard to find because this page is so full. So I'm going to circle it over here, the directions for this next step. It says sequence the menu items 1st through 6th based on what you'll need to do first the day of Thanksgiving. So which meal or which menu item do you want to cook first? You will write that here. Then you will write how you will need to prepare this. You'll write the cooking time and the amount of servings. And then you'll think to yourself, will I have leftovers for this? You will circle yes or no. Okay. Then you'll probably want to make notes over on this page. It says, what time do you need to begin preparation of this dish in order for it to be ready and the right temperature by Thanksgiving dinner time? I need you to draw on the clock what time you need to start cooking that. Then you will circle AM or PM because I want to know, are you going to be up at 2 in the morning or are you going to be up at 2 in the afternoon? Pause and complete this for 6 of your menu items. The last step is down here under additional notes. So if you have any other notes that you want to add for yourself, you can add that there. But then look at number 3. It says, did you notice that dishes could be in the oven at the same temperature but different cooking times? What type of system will you use to keep everything straight? How will you know when to pull certain items out and if you can cook certain items at the same time? Please respond there. Make sure you use capitals, punctuation, and complete sentences.